MartiniInTheMorning.com. It's like, this is like the most people. In fact, I think we're violating the City of Los Angeles fire code having so many people here in the MartiniInTheMorning.com studios. It's the 2 Martini lunch, of course, and what's unusual about it is that we have like a whole band in the studio, and we kind of thought that if we didn't have room, we'd kind of kick Mother Miriam out, but turns out she's here, everything's ready, and we're going to play another song from Nellie McKay in a second, but the real treat is she's going to perform. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hey, I know so little about you. We've been playing you for, I don't even remember how I found the CD, the Doris Day Normal as Blueberry Pie. By the way, your album is the reason we don't have blueberry pie here, because there's nothing normal about this place. But anyway, I know so little about you that we've even been saying your name wrong since we started playing you. It's Nellie McKay, spelled K-A-Y. That's like Irish? Or?
That's right. It's the Scottish pronunciation. Scottish. Yes, but nobody says that.
Everybody calls you Nellie McKay?
I think we're being completely unreasonable.
Well, I think having somebody say your name right is probably a pretty reasonable request. So tell me about Nellie McKay. Who are you?
Oh, thank you. Well,
uh-oh, the band is laughing. This must be a loaded question.
Well,
the band is loaded.
Oh, the band's loaded. Wait.
Yes,
Let's get a mic over here so the band's so good we can.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, we've been for a long time and knew very little because I don't do homework very well. It goes back to school, and that's why I can't do anything but be a radio disc jockey. But where'd you start out? How did all this happen? How are you here?
Oh boy, well, I think mostly it depends on luck. I know I'm very lucky, so I think mostly that's it. You just keep trying this and that, and once in a while you get lucky, but that can run out, of course.
Don't I know that?
Yeah,
here I am.
yeah.
Well, okay, so I mean, as an example, you did that album that's sort of that's a tribute to or an homage to Doris Day. I mean, is among your influences Doris Day one of them? I mean, do you have a set of influences?
Yes, no, I admired her work with her Animal League and Foundation,
right?
And then I was listening to her music, and it was a welcome escape from current pop culture.
Yeah, and what would be considered jazz to soft pop stuff for that time. Your music is very diverse.
Thank you.
So I mean, what leads you when you're working on an album or a performance like tonight's at Catalina? What guides you in terms of your direction musically?
Well, certainly it helps to know that the Phantoms can play anything. They really can. And I mean, they're magical. So that's wonderful. You want to do all different kinds of things to show off to everybody.
Right, absolutely. Well, let's play another song from the Normal as Blueberry Pie. And here's Nellie McKay on Martini in the Morning. Who are these fellows?
Well, on saxophone and flute, we have Mr. Tavon Pennicott.
Welcome.
In the I Love Kentucky shirt, Mr. Alexi David.
Welcome to MartiniInTheMorning.com.
Thank you.
And the fellow in the hat?
This is on guitar, Mr. Carrie Park.
I see somebody sitting back there by the bar. I don't know if you got in.
Thank you.
Oh yes, and
Far away from the Martini.
and the gentleman guarding the bar on drums, Mr. John Sands.
I don't know if we can see. There he is, right there. All right.
Sandman, John.
And so okay, so like, let's say I'm going to go to Catalina's tonight to see you.
Right.
What am I going to? What are you going to? What will we see?
Well, we do
Mother Miriam, are you having your own conversation over there?
Yes.
You lifesaver, you. All right, what's tonight?
We're doing a show called I Want to Live. So some people might be familiar with the case of Barbara Graham, who was the third woman executed at San Quentin, or they might be familiar with the 1958 movie of the same title, I Want to Live.
And you're doing that on stage tonight?
Yeah, yes. And we try to make it entertaining for everyone. We call it a Death Row Musical Review.
This has got to be. And it's a good thing they have alcohol just in case. Lots of they have a great bartender at Catalina's tonight. So, do you want to perform something from the? I don't know how well I'm going to engineer this. I was hoping our engineer, Al, the engineer, was going to come over, but apparently he got caught up in a bar. So. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to engineer this. The last time I engineered a live performance, Mother Miriam was singing, and she said, "You suck." So wish us all luck.
No worries, you don't worry.
All right.
Swinging? Okay, great. Okay, this first song is called "Swinging on the Reservation." It's oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swinging on the reservation, beating tribal syncopation, E-I and how on the reservation. No more hunting in the winter, have more fun if you begin to swing, swing, and sing on the reservation. Tom-toms, a savage jungle band are playing. Hot-cha, that's what the warriors are saying. Swing music's got 'em. Every chief and his relation join the jam band celebration. Oh, how they swing on the reservation.
Wow. You surprised me. It was great. On the reservation. That's very cool. Where does that come from?
Well, I believe it was originally done by Chick Webb and his orchestra,
Oh, wow.
featuring Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
So is most of your music, is it based on, is it like, that had to have been in the 30s probably when she was young, because she was very young when she played with the Chick Webb's orchestra. So, are your influences really way back in the day, so to speak?
I love that music. Yes, it's a comfort because they don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, it's fun. And what you just did was like, people, I think, unless people know what to expect from you, and we play you every day on the radio, and I had no idea what to expect, and I think when the average person goes to a show like this, if they don't know and they've just heard about you, I think they're going to be very, very pleasantly surprised. That's just like that kind of thing on stage is just so I don't even know what to call it. Just liberating. It's just funny and it's fun.
Thank you.
So what else will you be doing in your Death Row review?
Oh, right, yes, musical review.
Yeah.
We all take turns. Everybody sings a little bit, and some of us dance or get creative with our character. So we'll have some of that.
Very cool.
And yeah.
Did I hear somewhere that you've done some acting?
Oh, not really. No, mostly in real life.
Oh, it's all in real life.
Oh, yes.
I wondered because somewhere I thought I read they're all laughing at that. Somewhere I read in the movie, because your version of P.S. I Love You was in the movie by the same name.
Oh, right.
Did I read somewhere you did a cameo in the movie?
Oh, yes. I played Hilary Swank's terrified sister, and we had it was fun when we gave the song as a cast present. And the director said he wanted to use it in the movie. My mother said, "Oh, that means he's going to cut your big scene." And sure enough,
they cut your big scene.
Yeah,
Aww.
But hey, at least they used the music.
Yeah, and that's sort of how we found out about you. We love, my wife and I love the movie, and I kept telling her, I got to find out who that is singing P.S. I Love You. It's just a very, with the ukulele, it's a big departure from like Mel Torme's version of it, and wanted to find out who did it. Finally found out, and then that's where I found the Blueberry Pie CD with the Doris Day stuff. So what else are we doing here today?
Oh, we'd love to do a song by Bob Dorough and Fran Landesman called "Small Day Tomorrow."
Perfect.
May I just ask, do you know how to plug this in?
Oh.
Because it needs power.
Oh, power.
I think it might as well come through here.
I was trying to find audio for it, but yes, I will plug it in. Hold on a second. A little technical adjustment here on MartiniInTheMorning.com.
Martini in the morning.
Wow.
He comes for you. He's gonna be happy.
Wow.
Won't you too? Martini in the morning.
I like that.
Oh, thank
We should have recorded that. Doggone it. You should have power now.
Oh, good. I don't have to go to bed. I've got a small day tomorrow. Small day tomorrow. I don't have to use my head. I've got a small day tomorrow. So tonight this cat will play. She's got a small day tomorrow. Now those big wheels with all their big deals are gonna need their sleep. But I'm a dropout who'd rather cop out than run with all the sheep. Honey child, tonight's the night, and there's a flat I can borrow till tomorrow. We can swing way out of sight. We got a big night and a small day tomorrow.
MartiniInTheMorning.com, Nellie McKay. Bob DeRoe wrote, didn't he write Mel Torme's big song, I'm Coming Home Baby?
Coming Home Baby,
among
yes.
many other
Yes.
songs. Great. That's a great song. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked the acting question only because I remember hearing about you getting some nice notes on Broadway?
Oh, yeah, that was nice, yeah. But, movie business where it's at, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to act more?
Well, I just think it becomes such a loaded word, especially in this town. I don't want to lower my status.
From musician to actor?
Oh yeah, that's a steep
That's a
fall.
big step down.
I mean,
yeah.
it shouldn't be.
No, but
Maybe it should sometimes, but you don't go. Look, I'll do almost anything for money. Let's just put it that way.
yeah, it's this is a scary business, that's for sure. Nellie McKay on MartiniInTheMorning.com. So speaking of stage, you are also a comedian.
Oh,
I can tell. I mean, I could tell that even
Occasionally.
without knowing that.
oh, thank you. Martinis help.
Oh yeah, they always help. Martinis don't make me funny though; they just make me silly, or sillier. So, I mean, your comedy, the comedy part of your career, is that in the past, or is that part of your career now?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's right here in this chair.
I got it. So it's part. I mean, so really, I mean, you incorporate a lot of things into your act. It's music, it's comedy, it's alcohol.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're trying to get somewhere, so we just keep flailing in desperation.
Well, you're on a good record label.
Oh yes. Verve is wonderful.
Our dear friend David Foster, I think, is tuned in right now. And that's an interesting thing. Hi,
David.
I just want to chime in on that. Having a guy like, and this is a major suck up, having a guy like David running Verve. One of the issues with all the record labels is that this music sort of gets ignored, and
right.
and I think we're all laughing about David. There's something I don't know.
No, but I agree that this music does need to get out there, and if Tony Bennett is listening, please let's do I'm Coming Home Baby together or something.
You know, that's a song that Tony could probably do, and you would be a great duet. I mean, Lord knows if he can do a duet with Lady Gaga, he can do it with anyone.
I think he could sing it, and I could make the clappy horse noises from Monty Python in the background. I'm coming home, baby.
So it's Nellie McKay and her Merry Men. A little about the band. Where do these guys come from?
Oh boy!
And you, in fact, you could, if you want to step up to this microphone over here.
Yes.
Of course, you have to knock off the fellow with. What is that thing you're playing?
Oh, it's a baklava, as they say in America, baklava.
There you go. A baklava. I've eaten some really good baklava before. It doesn't look at all edible.
Oh no, but this if you eat this one, it's even better. Yeah, it's cool.
It'll add music to your soul or something.
Yeah, or something like that.
All right, so you play the, what is it again?
Oh, baklava, only because
Baklava.
you don't want me to lug the bass in here. It's too much trouble.
So that's like a bass instrument?
Oh no, I'm the bass player and stuff like this. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to do something for a living, and I am, so I play the baklava only because I'm Nellie's slave.
You're Nellie's slave, aren't you all?
f-
Isn't that on your business cards?
Yeah, she found me in the back of the Village Voice.
Exactly. And who's the gentleman to your left?
George.
Oh, I got a microphone in front of Nellie. Hang on a second. And so how did this all come together? Have you guys been together for long, or what's the deal?
Well, I met Nellie. I worked on her last.
She's laughing. Are these going to be funny
I
stories?
worked on her most recent record.
Yeah.
Home Sweet Mobile Home. And I got the call to do the session, and this guy was telling me how fantastic she was, and that I was going to be blown away, and I always am. Every night, every day. She's amazing.
Have you,
I'm just going to suck up right now.
No.
I want the crowd out, the people listening.
From saying things.
job security, right?
No, I want people to come see the show because
Yeah.
they don't really. Once you see her and see the show, you'll be blown away.
I have to tell you something.
pretty
And
awesome.
we have
She's the best.
We didn't know that you were. To be honest, and this is terrible for being in the business that we're in. We should know these things. We didn't know until recently you were playing at Catalina. Normally, she tells us who's coming. That's along our lines, and we didn't know, and we had made other plans. And now I am so mystified. I can't even imagine, short of maybe watching a Monty Python movie, what this show is going to be like tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Is that close? No?
Oh yes, I think Carrie's being modest. Really, I think the guys steal the show.
Really?
Oh yeah, all of them. Every night. It's all about them.
And let's see, we've got the sax player over here. Why don't you?
Yes. Oh, you want to use mine?
Yeah, use Nellie's from it. See, he's not only stealing the show, he's stealing her microphone now. So tell us a little about yourself.
My name's Tavon. I'm from Georgia. My
You like
parents-
long walks on the beach?
Yeah, sometimes short. And
How long have you been in this business? How long have you been playing sax?
I've been playing saxophone for about 13 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, I live in New York. I play in New York, locally, and I travel with Nellie. Play with her.
Speaking of traveling, where anyone can answer, where have we been? I was kind of getting the travelogue from Robin a minute
We
ago.
just came from the Arctic Circle. From we just did a couple of stops there, and then went south down to
The Arctic Circle, the fast food place?
The Arctic Circle's Minneapolis.
And then last night you were in Santa Cruz, and then before that,
Yeah. In Chico.
Chico, yeah.
Chico.
Good college town.
We were in Kirkland
Eugene.
before that.
Yeah.
Kirkland,
Washington, right. Where are you headed next? People are dying
We're
to know if you're
headed
coming.
home.
Oh,
Yay!
Really?
New York City.
Has it been a long stretch on
2
the road?
weeks.
Really? And primarily in automobiles. Yeah, because the drive I do that drive that you did this morning. That's not a fun drive. It's 5 hours. Yeah, right. It's and we got somebody sitting back here that we haven't talked to.
I'm not important.
Oh, come on up here.
Get up here.
All right. And again, I know Nellie introduced you earlier, but you, sir, are?
My name's John Sands.
And you were playing.
Drummer.
And you're.
I'm playing the trash can in the cardboard box right now.
I like that. It sounds great.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we're very excited that you're playing the Catalina's tonight because Catalina has a great reputation for bringing music to, as you said, trying to trying to make something happen, and Catalina has helped a lot of people make something happen. And, we should play something else from one of your albums, but one of our listeners was just asking, you did an Ella song. I mean, are there other, you mentioned Ella, you mentioned Doris Day, are there other ladies of song that move you?
Oh, well, you can't knock Billie Holiday.
Right.
I like Dinah Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I like Anita O'Day.
Oh, love her. Yeah. When you were talking about your writing, I mean, do some of these artists do they influence your writing, or maybe they don't, and maybe that's why you don't like it? I don't know what the.
Oh no, yeah, I just never know how anyone writes anything. It always seems to come out of thin air.
Yeah.
So and I think the longer you go on, the less you know how to do things.
Oh, that's for sure. Ask anyone who listens to us on the radio. I mean, that's absolutely the truth. I hate to put. I can play a song off of one of your albums, or if you guys are.
Oh, we'd love to do another.
Really, you wouldn't mind? I don't want to impose.
This is great. This features the gents. It's when I just get to prison.
Oh yeah, because this is a death row musical review.
Yes.
Yes, very exciting. Nellie McKay, live in the MartiniInTheMorning.com studios.
A twinkle.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't have your mic. I turned your mic off. I was afraid of what you might say. We do have standards here. Well, no, we don't actually. All right, ready? Anytime.
Hey, I'm hurt. But I got just the thing for you, okay, Barbara? You can do any little thing that you've a mind to, but you must do it with a twinkle in your eye.
Oh, that's why I'm here, right?
You can be unreserved and even undefined too.
You too.
But don't forget that little twinkle in your eye.
Hey, you're kind of cute.
A head of state may degradate one's finer nature,
Ain't that the truth?
and they make offers, but they never toe the line.
Yeah, you got some good points.
With just a smile, you'll have your cake and alibi too.
Well, I am getting kind of hungry.
If you just win it with a twinkle in your eye.
Twinkle, huh? Think I'm catching on. I can do any little thing that I've a mind to. Just got to keep that little twinkle in my eye. I can be unreserved and even unrefined too. Just got to keep that little twinkle in my eye. Head of state may denigrate one's finer nature, and they may use you, but they'll never toe the line. The laws are funny and a fickle-minded creature, but you can lose 'em with a twinkle in your eye. Yes, you can win it with a twinkle in your eye.
That was great. That was great. I can't even imagine what this is going to be like tonight.
Oh, good. You're coming.
I'd love to. It's just
What's the story? Why can't you make it?
because Mother Mary made other plans. She's my handler. I have to have a handler. I'm not allowed out without a handler. I had
no idea what you'd be in for.
no
idea.
No, I think
it's that
You're gonna miss
surprising.
the journey.
People go crazy.
People always ask you in a meeting, what's your takeaway? Well, the takeaway from this is, holy smokes, what is this? I mean, you're wonderful musicians. You have a beautiful voice, but what the heck is this show? It's like I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that's what they say when they leave the theater too.
They walk away. They say, "What did I just see?"
You have to come and see.
It sounds like a lot of fun. And Catalina Jazz Club tonight in Hollywood, quite young. So I would say that I mean, if you were the typical, and I'm guessing that's not the case, but if you're the typical young person, you probably would have grown up on, I don't know, hip hop probably.
Oh no, yeah, no, I didn't have any influence with hip hop. Your mother played a fair amount of Bob Dylan and classical music, and then I listened to some rock and rollers until I heard that they all wound up, videotaping women in bathrooms, and then I think I turned to Doris.
That's what took you to Doris Day.
As an escape, yeah.
Yeah, Doris Day is definitely a different kind of influence than, in fact, from the album Normal as Blueberry Pie, Nellie McKay. Oh, and see, I could have made these funky rhymes and had lots of fun with it. Nellie McKay on MartiniInTheMorning.com. MartiniInTheMorning.com, Nellie McKay. That's from the album Normal as Blueberry Pie. And it just dawned on me because we adopted the policy here at MartiniInTheMorning.com when that album came out that we were not allowed to have blueberry pie because there's nothing normal about us. But it strikes me that I doubt you guys are eating much blueberry pie either because there ain't nothing normal. I mean, not that you're abnormal, but you're just not the kind of act that that we see every day.
Is
that intentional?
Well, it's nice. I mean, we're going to be at 8 billion on this planet in less than 20 years. So I guess it's nice to be special. And
stand out in the crowd, so to speak. Yeah.
Yes.
One of our listeners, William Graham, who's from Medford, New Jersey, but is currently in somewhere in Chile, listening at this moment. He has a huge crush on Diana Krall, but he just called Diana, told her it's off, and he's now madly in love with Nellie McKay.
Well, you tell him I do not accept his affections on those terms. I think that he should go back to Diana, and I think he should love Diana. You should love the one you're with, and people need to stop being so cruel to each other just because they think they're in a French movie. Don't watch the wrong of those movies, because most of those people killed themselves, and besides they're French. Knock it off. Be civil.
Be nice to the French people too, by the way. Frederick Genet is listening in Paris right now, so you got to be nice. We got to be careful with our French friends.
Well, it's okay, but they were always cruel to my mommy and me when we went over in our respected childhoods. I'm just saying, they can be cruel people if you're not in the club, and I think our music is more for the rejects.
I love that because we call ourselves our little team of unintentional volunteers who put this station on the air. We call ourselves the Island of Misfit Toys. So I think this is a perfect fit. In fact, you guys could actually probably do our theme song. I don't know what it would be, but I think you're certainly qualified to do something along those lines.
Right now, for extra money.
You're gonna do it? Money?
For extra money, we'll do anything.
We have extra bills. We don't have any extra money. Sorry. So I guess that's out of the question. So if you're up to it, I know you have a show tonight. But if I know our listeners would love it. Do you have maybe one more song in you?
We'd love to do. Yes.
Okay. Then this is from the Death Row Musical Review.
Yes. I Want to Live.
That's a nice tie-in. I like that. Anytime.
I'm so tired, I haven't slept a wink. I'm so tired, my mind is on the blink. I wonder, should I get up and fix myself a drink? No, 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 I'm so tired, I don't know what to do. I'm so tired, my mind is set on you. I wonder, should I call you? But I know what you would do. You'd say, I'm putting you on, but it's no joke. I'm so tired, I'm feeling so upset. Although I'm so tired, I'll have another cigarette and curse Sir Walter Raleigh. He was such a stupid git. You'd say, I'm putting you on, but it's no joke. It's doing me harm, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know, in 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I'd give you everything I've got for a little peace of mind. I'd give you everything I've got for a little peace of mind. I'd give you everything I've got for a little peace of mind.
Wow. That amazing. Really, really amazing. You guys are fabulous. Somebody wants to know, do you play, what instruments do you play?
Well, I play a little bit of uke and a little bit of piano, and mostly I rely on the talents of these fine fellows.
Fine fellows.
Yes.
MartiniInTheMorning.com, 12:50 in the West. The 2 martini. We'll get back to the 2 martini lunch. It's I think we're going to need a couple martinis after. Nellie and her fine fellows will be at Catalina's Jazz Club tonight, and if you get a chance, I'm. This is one of those times when I'm really wishing I could be in 2 places at once. Again, you know, you're kind of an enigma, if you will. I mean, we know enough about most of the artists we play. I don't do homework because I want to ask questions that the listeners would want to know, and I don't want to come off like one of those. I like to sound like an idiot, basically, and so I knew very little about you. I knew a little. I had heard
That's what all my
done
ex-husbands say.
And how many are there?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, are you looking for number 6? Because we have some volunteers.
Oh, great.
We'll send them to the show tonight.
That's right.
Anything to sell tickets, right?
Oh, sure. That's right.
There we go.
Here, let us just. Can we just do a little bit of the hoedown into? We'll just do a little impromptu song for you, because is that okay?
Anything.
Okay, good. Let's do this song. Well, first, let us set the scene. We're here at Martini in the Morning, and it looks like a lizard with some funny hair, and there are pictures of Robert Davi everywhere, and there's a lava lamp, and good vibes. Okay. They say to get her hair done, Liz flies all the way to France. And Jackie is singing in a discotheque, doing a brand new dance. And the White House social season should be glittering and gay. But here in Topeka, the rain is a-falling, the faucet is a-dripping, and the kids are a-bawling. One is a-toddling and one is a-crawling, and one's on the way. I'm glad that Raquel Welch just signed a $1 million pact, and Debbie's out in Vegas working up a brand new act, while the TV's showing newlyweds a real fine game to play. Here in Topeka, the screen doors are banging, the coffee's boiling over, and the wash needs a hanging. One wants a cookie and one wants a changing, and one's on the way. Say, what was I doing? Jimmy, get away from there. Oh, there goes the phone. Hello, honey. What's that you say? You're bringing a few old army buddies home? You're calling from a bar? Get away from there. No, honey, I was just talking to the baby. Say, listen, honey, would you mind stopping by the way home and going on market? Hello? Hello? Well, I'll be. The girls in New York City, they all march for women's lib, and better homes and gardens shows the modern way to live. And the pill may change the world tomorrow, but meanwhile today, here in Topeka, the flies are buzzing, the dog is a barking, and the floor needs a scrubbing. One needs a spanking and one needs a hugging, Lord. One's on the way. Gee, I hope it ain't twins again.
Nellie McKay on MartiniInTheMorning.com. So you've gone from sort of channeling Ella Fitzgerald. By the way, that song I found out from one of our listeners, 1936. The song, and then so you went from channeling Ella to Doris, and now Loretta Lynn, maybe.
Oh, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's nice to say "big old bear" the way she does.
She does say it that way.
Yeah.
It's MartiniInTheMorning.com. Nellie McKay. Is there a website with tour dates? I mean, are you planning to get out on the road again sometime soon?
Yes. Oh, we hope so. We just saw the booking man yesterday, our bookie, and so we would like to stay on the road. I think Siobhan's the only one who's done his laundry, but we're all hanging in.
You can talk. This is Robin. This is Nellie's mother.
Hello, Brad.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone ever told you you look like a young Richard Branson?
Oh yeah!
Sir Richard came to my office about 5 years ago, and he brought a photographer. He said, "I have to prove to people that I don't look like you," and he was very funny about it. And then they had a look-alike contest at the airline, the Virgin, and so some people entered me in the contest, and he was the final judge and cut me out. No, I think he's offended by the comparison, but thank you very much.
Oh.
I've had. We were in Australia a few years ago. I was doing commercials for Qantas, and I walked by a Virgin counter, and like they motioned me over, and they said, you could probably get on any Virgin flight in Australia. And, anyway, Thank you. I think that's a compliment. So okay, I'll say thank you. Nellie McKay on MartiniInTheMorning.com with these fabulous. Oh, I see. You're going to play us out.
Yes.
Okay, they're going to play us. They're going to play us out. How to be, and I mean this with love and affection and respect and admiration, the most bizarre show you will ever see. Is that appropriate?
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
You'll go along with anything at this point.
Sure.
Just get me out of here.
No.
MartiniInTheMorning.com. Nellie McKay. 1 o'clock in the West, playing the greatest songs ever written online around the clock and around the world. Thank you, Nellie.